We about to go see the Medea funeral movie. I mean, this place is packed. I mean, there are cars all over the place tonight. You know what I noticed since doing dirty keto, this dirty carnivore keto that I'm doing right now? My skin is so much more oily. It looks so much better. It's so much tighter and stuff like that. My ketones are super. It's kind of like right in the perfect spot right now. 1.1, 1.3, kind of floating around in there, and I love it. High ketones never equated to more weight loss or healthier, just as long as you're in a good nutritional ketosis um, kind of range. That's what's key. Oprah Winfrey, I guess I was just reading back in July of 2015, bought 6.4 million shares of the Weight Watchers stock. If she would have sold last year, that would equate to about $500 million. The stock since July has plummeted 80%. The CEO for the company says that it's equated or tailored to the rise of keto. They're failing horribly. This point system, calories in versus calories out, eating bread and allowing all these starchy grains and carbs and all this other stuff in there just because it fits this point system is not allowing anybody to really get the results that they want. I mean, there are people that can be on the simplest diets and succeed, but the majority of them, when you have processed foods and carbs and grains and all this other stuff, and they are still laden with um, different types of sugars and things like that, and they don't realize those are the very things, the fructoses and the different types of maltodextrins and dextroses and additives in our food, no matter the point system or not, is what's causing people to metabolically not heal. So you can be on any diet. If you don't eliminate the things that are causing the very root to the problem, you can be on, have your point system 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever for the day and think that you're going to get healthy that way on this Weight Watcher system, and you're not going to get anywhere. They're not selling their products anymore. People aren't going to Weight Watchers anymore. It's too expensive. Oprah's losing a ton of money, really putting the pressure on people to step up their advertisement and their ads and stuff on it. Hey, Weight Watchers is failing. You know why? Because it doesn't work. It just doesn't freaking work. Good quality food that doesn't have sugar and carbs in it is what works. Good low glycemic food that allows the body to heal, insulin to adjust is what works. Weight Watchers do that. That doesn't happen. That's why these things are not changing. And when you get in the pocket of a celebrity or somebody that's invested a lot of money in a company, what do you think is going to happen? They have to speak up, just like Jillian Michaels, where she went against the keto diet right before her book came out because she's got to cause this controversy. Her PR guy did a phenomenal job getting her name out there so she could boost up all the algorithm and stuff all over social media so her name could start being seen. People would be enticed to, pick up her book or something like that. And just or months before that, she was promoting that keto can be done a healthy way. Well, now we have Oprah that has 6.4 million shares of Weight Watchers that was worth $500 million last year. But now this year it's already dropped 80% and they're falling under. They're shutting down locations. They're stopping the production of certain products and all this other stuff. They're failing horribly. And now that this is going on, people are starting to freak out. Somebody that's a big face like Oprah that's on Weight Watchers ads and stuff like that, where she's invested so much money in the shares of the company and now it's not worth anything. She's freaking out. She's shitting her pants right now because the keto diet has taken over. And it's pretty much everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. It's not a craze anymore. People aren't even calling it a fad anymore. They're just saying, look, hey, just go keto. I talk to people in public all the time. You ever heard of that keto diet? Back when I started this, they were like, what is that? What is keto or keto or all this other stuff? Now when they see it, they're like, oh yeah, I know what keto is. Yeah, I kind of do it off and on sometimes. It actually helps me throughout the week when I'm at work. And even though they're not probably doing it correctly, they get the concept of getting rid of the breads, the pastas, the rices, the sugars and stuff like that. And the concept alone is what's causing some of these people to feel better already. They're not focusing on a point system. They're not focusing on, I need to track this and track that. They're just trying to focus on low glycemic foods that aren't laden with sugars and carbs and stuff like that. So why do you think the Weight Watchers is going to fail? Because there's a lot of junk involved with Weight Watchers, and this point system that they're on is probably the most inaccurate way to do things. So keep an eye out. 80% of the stock is fallen already. I'm going to link in the description box an article that I was reading where this information comes from, where it talks about the CEO of the company pointing out it's the keto diet. The keto diet is clearly what's making Weight Watchers fail right now, and so many people are getting better results. They don't necessarily admit better results, but they're saying keto is what's causing the problem for a lot of these diets. And when you have so much money invested in stuff, I wouldn't be surprised, if most of it doesn't shut down completely. Because I don't know how many people I've seen. Like I bet you out of 100 people that I've talked to on my groups where they said they've done Weight Watchers, maybe one or two of them out of the whole entire group has said that they've had success doing stuff with Weight Watchers, but they just gained the weight right back. I seen my mother back in the day. She was trying Weight Watchers, and they would send I don't know what it was. It was some kind of box of food to the house, a big giant box, and it had cookies and snacks and cakes and all this other stuff. And you can have this and you can have that. And I picked up the pack and I'm looking at it and I said, Mom, do you see the ingredients in this stuff? This stuff is garbage. Oh yeah, but it's a point system. All I got to do is just count the points, and if I stay within the points, I'm going to lose weight. My mother took like 8 months to lose 15 pounds, and she gained it right back right away. As soon as she just made one mistake, and she was at our family's house or something like that, and she couldn't go back to it. She said, well, I feel like I'm eating the junk anyway. If you look, there's still all these nasty carbs and ingredients and stuff, and it ain't no good for you. My mother did all these things. My mother was a sucker for that stuff. She was the one that bought into all that and didn't get her anywhere. I got to see her fail over and over again, buying $150 for this Weight Watchers box and $200 for that Weight Watchers box. And then these chiropractors and different companies would get on board and say, oh yeah, I've got a whole entire Weight Watchers kit for you. I'll send a lot of stuff to your house right now. Just stay within the point system. Failing over and over and over again, spending hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars on these things and never getting anywhere. There's a reason why whole food keto, no matter if it's dirty, lazy, strict, it doesn't matter what it is, it's 10 times better than anything else that's out there. And it just simply works. It's not going to go anywhere. People just need to understand that low glycemic, low carb, no sugar eating in general, it doesn't even matter if you got dirty products and stuff in your food. When it comes down to reducing all the fructose and the different types of sugars and refined carbs and things of that nature, that's where the healing comes from. And then you get the inflammatory stuff from the different types of processed refined oils and things of that nature. Sure, all that stuff does matter. But where I'm at now is I'm just saying this Weight Watcher stuff is a shill. Obviously, it's failing. I'm gonna put the article in the description box. I'm gonna let you guys read it. Share your thoughts. I'm going into my movie right now, but when I come out, I expect to be a lot of messages here so I can talk to you guys about this and we can converse.